Our top story first. It's been a day of tragedy at the Rashtriya Ispat Steel Plant in Visakhapatnam. A molten steel spill has claimed the lives of 8 plant workers and injured 6 others. Reports say the incident took place following a blast which caused molten steel at 1,600 degrees Celsius to topple over 8 workers at the plant, charring them to death. 6 others in the vicinity also suffered severe burn injuries and are being treated nearby. Following the incident, Union Minister for Steel and Heavy Industries, H.D. Kumaraswamy, said that the centre would provide a compensation of 25 lakh rupees for each of the families of the victims. The centre has also said it would offer employment to the kin of those killed in the tragedy. Both Prime Minister Modi as well as Andhra Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu have expressed shock at the accident and condoled the deaths. Let's listen into what the Heavy Industries Minister Kumaraswamy had to say.
Today, 25 lakh crore rupees for each family. Not only regular employees, even outsourced employees. For their family also. Today we are announcing 25 lakh rupees compensation other than all other benefits what they are getting. Other than that, even insurance money, then other issues also, I think PF, gratuity, everything other than this 25 lakhs they will get. Then the family members, they can stay in the town, the house which it has allotted to them.
Shifting focus to Tamil Nadu next, manufacturing industries in the state have made a fervent appeal to the Tamil Nadu government to execute policy tweaks that could enhance both the generation and transmission of renewable energy in the state. Speaking exclusively to ET Now, Chairman of the Renewable Energy Council at the CII Godrej Green Business Centre, Ramesh Kaimal, told me that Tamil Nadu has the potential to optimize use of land parcels to generate at least 1,000 megawatts of additional renewable energy through wind every year. Let's listen to a slice of that conversation.
Tamil Nadu was number 1 in wind when we started 30 years ago. It was in fact number 4 in the whole world. And then it slipped. And other states like Gujarat, Rajasthan and Andhra have overtaken us. What happens is that if you don't have sustainable power at a reasonable cost, industries don't come. And most of the textile belt in Tamil Nadu, Tirupur, Karur, Coimbatore, they all depend on renewable energy to reduce their input costs because electricity is a major component in their final product.
Right.
So they have been the major investors in renewable energy. Now the discussions with the government is preliminary right now, but what we brought to their notice is the kind of policy interventions that we would like to see. Like for example, the repowering policy, it came out from the centre at least 4-5 months ago. But it has really not taken off in India, in Tamil Nadu because of certain small policy interventions which are required from the DISCOM side and from the government side. And once that is done, at least 3,000 megawatts of wind power can come again. Similarly, land has been a big issue in Tamil Nadu when it comes to wind. Even though they use only footprints, unlike solar, it has been an issue because of right-of-way and things like that. So our suggestion to them was that we should have wind farms like you have solar farms in Rajasthan, where the government takes it on lease from the farmers, not buy it out, but lease it out, so that they can continue with their agriculture.
Right.
And we utilize that land for putting up the wind farms and sell the power either outside the state, because there are many companies who are interested to buy power from Tamil Nadu because the resource here is very good. People like NTPC, some other public sector companies, they would be very interested in investing in Tamil Nadu and taking this wind farm concept and exporting the power if we don't need it in Tamil Nadu.
Right.
So, but if we have power here, it will bring down the cost of power. See, for example, Gujarat, you have power costs which are about 60 to 70 paise lesser than us. That's because they have much more renewable energy than we have. So we should promote more and more renewable energy, especially wind. Wind has taken a back seat for these issues that are talked about for land.
Absolutely. So what kind of targets are you looking at essentially? Because you did mention that Tamil Nadu has gone from a legacy status to one where a lot of covering up of lost ground perhaps needs to happen in the immediate future. So are there targets that the industry has set for itself which will require some policy support from the state?
Very easily we can put up 1,000 megawatts of wind every year. That's easy because all the manufacturing, or rather all the big manufacturing units are located in Tamil Nadu due to historical reasons. So it's very easy for us to scale up our production and utilize it for the wind farms in Tamil Nadu. Solar, the constraints would be to get enough land because you have land mainly in Ramanathapuram, that area, and in Karur, which are arid areas. There only you have land availability. Otherwise, it's all very fertile and it's difficult or more expensive to get it. But rooftop solar is a big solution for that. So you have solar for rooftop on top of commercial establishments, on top of factories, and wind power, and it should be hybridized. That is, both of them should work together along with battery storage. Then you get round-the-clock power. Then you have it will not be intermittent power; it will be continuous power.
Right.
Those are the policies and suggestions that we are giving the government, and they have been very receptive to it. I must tell you, there is a fresh thinking in the government, and we in CII and me from the industry, we are really, really happy to hear the feedback from the government.
Right. And just to be clear, this 1,000 megawatts per year that you talk about, which can easily be achieved, that's only through wind and solar. When it does come about, it could be a step up from that. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. This is only for wind. 1,000 megawatts can easily be put up. Solar will come on top of that.
And how has the government been responding to what you're saying? You have been saying that they've been extremely receptive. There is a new thinking, a new energy of sorts. I know for a fact that it's a first-time political party that's at the helm right here in Tamil Nadu. I know there have been some interactions with the industry in recent times. But what are the feelers that you are getting from the government really with regard to responsiveness to these proposals?
It's been very positive. What we are hearing is we are very happy with what we are hearing. They have been responsive. They are listening to us. And I think they are very serious. It's not just talk in the air. It's not hot air. It is really something concrete which is going to come out of it. And we are going to pursue it and make sure that it becomes a reality.
Right. In terms of an action plan, Mr. Kaimal, I'm given to understand that the Power Minister and the industry will have a sit-down session, arrive at what can be done. If you could just brief us on the timeline of that and what's the way forward really?
It has to be done fast. So we are planning to put our thoughts together after this Green Power Seminar. We'll get a lot of ideas from here. Plus the ideas that we've accumulated, we are putting it into a white paper and going to have a roundtable discussion with the minister within the next 2 weeks.
And responding to the industry's asks for additional generation and transmission, Tamil Nadu's newly elected Minister of Power and Electricity, CTR Nirmal Kumar, said that it's high time India standardizes its renewable energy policy. Speaking to an industry delegation, the minister admitted that Tamil Nadu had multiple gaps in policy and standardization, even pointing out that the state does not have the necessary transmission infrastructure to make good on renewable energy generated. ET Now also spoke to CII Chairman for South India, P. Ravichandran, who said that combined wind and solar generation could add 3,000 megawatts more of renewable energy generated in the state.
once we took over, initially what we understood was like before I came into this ministry also, I know there were a lot of gaps in the policies and the standardization. So definitely, once I took over, we have reviewed all the existing policy of all areas, including distributions, including solar power, how the application has been done and everything. And once hearing all those, we understood overall India needs a standardization on this. So that's what we have been discussing for a long time. So it is high time for us to now standardize the whole renewable energy, because once we have a standardized policy all over India, it is a high time for us to do it now. So because Mr. Ravi has mentioned about Rajasthan, this will come up in all states in very soon, because there have been a lot of people, they have invested, and we don't have a transmission capacity to carry that to the next level. Even Tamil Nadu, we have reached to that sustainable state. We can carry only around 15,000 megawatt in that transmission. And we have already everything has been blocked. So once we see that, we need this is a high time for us to standardize the whole renewable energy and the power transmission and power generation.
Look at Tamil Nadu and southern India. We form a very large part of the manufacturing GDP. And with all the potential FTAs that is sitting in front of us, whether it's exporting to Europe or exporting to US or any markets like Australia, or all of these markets, we need to be competitive, right? If you take our members, our MSME members, they are heavily impacted by the tariff cost, right? Now, if a member in Coimbatore is producing a machinery part and exporting to Europe, he's competing with a Chinese company from China. The Chinese company is enjoying 2 rupee 80 paisa electricity cost, right? Whereas we have 7 rupee 80 paisa in Tamil Nadu. So straight away, the procurement guy who's buying the component from India, he doesn't look at this differential. He looks at who's competitive actually. So I think getting the right cost for electricity in India is extremely important. And this is a partnership. We have to work closely with the government. And the opportunity that is in front of us is renewable energy. Why? Tamil Nadu was a leading renewable energy producer for wind. And over the last 2 decades, we have added a lot more solar. And as you know already, the turbines that are operating in south of Tamil Nadu in Muppandal, they're already 30-year-old. And those turbines, if we can repower from the current 250 kilowatts and 0.5 megawatts to 2.8 megawatt wind turbines, the 2.8 megawatt wind turbine is at a very high level because the land can be now used for solar. So therefore you can have a hybrid energy production center which will produce for the same square meter, you can produce 5 times more energy.
Right.
So repowering alone, we see an opportunity of about 3,000 megawatts. Now, important to note, repowering is putting a new turbine, right? Putting a wind turbine and erecting everything can be done in about 12 to 14 months. Now, in order to build a 3,000 megawatts coal plant or any other plant, it will take 5 to 6 years, right? And where are these wind machines being built? They are all built in Tamil Nadu. Vestas is a company that is in Oragadam. There are many other companies which are producing in Tamil Nadu. In India, South India, there are many companies. So I think we have to look at how do we really repower the opportunity that is in front of us is one of the asks that we have.
Right.
The second is, as you start producing hybrid power, both wind and solar, in the total basket what Tamil Nadu is consuming, you will get an additional 3,000 to 5,000 megawatts of electricity at a lower cost. I think you heard from Ramesh that he was saying that the wind will take 1 rupee 75 of production. Solar would be less than 3. Today we are paying 7 rupee 80 paisa. You can do the math yourself. So how can we help the MSME sector to get more competitive is our ask.
Absolutely.
This is really what it's all about.
Right. And how will that translate in terms of this this long pending tariff certainty that the industry has wanted from the Tamil Nadu government? I know for a fact that that is a big talking point that you've had in your recent discourse with the new government. Are there any assurances on that front? Should this plan come about, what kind of certainty you can expect on the tariff front?
First of all, we have met the minister and chief minister, and it's just 3 weeks. We should give them some time, in my view. But I think one of our asks is Our neighboring states are offering lower electricity prices, and this is something that we have highlighted to the government. And they have said they will look into it, and they will bring a lot more transparency both in terms of the cost of electricity and the way we can actually get this done with a lot more repowering and solar as well. So I think industry is closely watching the outcome, what will come out. But for us, if we want to really take full advantage of the FTAs, industry needs to be competitive. And electricity is an important part of our variable cost. So we need to get our competitive electricity for us to create more jobs in India.
Shifting focus to IT services next, Tata Consultancy Services is doubling down on Chennai. The IT major has renewed its lease for nearly 15 lakh square feet of office space at the Chennai 1 IT SEZ in Thoraipakkam, committing an estimated 1,420 crore rupees in rentals over the next decade. Now, the deal is among one of the largest office leasing renewals seen in India and underscores TCS's long-term confidence in Chennai as one of its key delivery and talent hubs. Under the agreement, TCS will pay a starting rent of 70 rupees per square foot every month, translating to a monthly rental outgo of over 10 crore rupees, with rents set to escalate by 12% every 3 years. Now, the renewal comes even as the IT sector grapples with questions around AI-led automation and future workforce requirements, thereby signaling that large tech firms continue to see value in maintaining substantial office footprints in major tech hubs, including Chennai. And staying with IT, Infosys has temporarily deferred its recruitment assessments for more than 20,000 candidates after detecting multiple cases of impersonation and cheating during its hiring process. The affected candidates were applying for specialist programmer and digital engineer roles, with the company pausing both online assessments and in-person evaluations while it strengthens verification and anti-malpractice safeguards. Infosys says that revised test dates will be announced once the new measures are in place. Now, the move highlights a growing challenge for India's IT sector as large-scale hiring increasingly relies on remote assessment platforms. More importantly, Infosys has indicated that the postponement does not signal a change in its hiring plans, with the company continuing to maintain its broader recruitment targets despite the temporary disruption. And moving to politics next, Karnataka Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar has gone viral on social media after a video showed him taking a bite from an apple and tossing it into the crowd. Now, this happened even as a crowd of supporters gathered at a public event in Kanakpura. The apples that were presented to Shivkumar were part of a massive garland that was given to him by local residents and the crowd, all of whom were seen to be enthusiastically scrambling to catch the fruit that he had thrown. The unusual gesture has sparked mixed reactions online, with supporters describing it as a light-hearted interaction with the public. This even as critics question the optics of throwing partially eaten fruit into a crowd. In its criticism, the BJP made a reference to the Ramayana, with one of its spokespersons reminding DKS that he isn't Shabari from the epic to offer half-eaten fruit to others. And staying with politics, PMK leader Anbumani Ramadas has met Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Joseph Vijay. The former Union Minister and PMK heavyweight has urged the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu to call an all-party meet to discuss the Meketatu issue between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu itself. Ramadas also said his visit to the Chief Minister was to also request for a statewide caste census in order to safeguard Tamil Nadu's existing reservation policy. Here's what the politician said after his meeting with Chief Minister Vijay.
Given a representation to him based on an all-party meeting which was conducted 5 days ago under my leadership, where 99% of the parties in Tamil Nadu had attended that meeting or given support for that meeting and the resolution for that, saying that Tamil Nadu needs to conduct a social justice count called a social justice survey or caste-based survey under the Indian Statistical Act 2008. So on behalf of all those parties, today I had met the Honorable Chief Minister. It was a good meeting. I explained to him the nuances of social justice in Tamil Nadu and the history Tamil Nadu has about social justice and how we have evolved right from the British period till today. And for that today, the reason why is that one, Tamil Nadu is the only state in India which has got more than 50% reservation. Protected under the 9th schedule of the Constitution brought in 1994 by a constitutional amendment. But the judiciary is reviewing even the 9th schedule. And cases have been filed against 69% reservation, which the main case is still pending.
Moving on, the proposed expansion phase of the Hyderabad Metro rail has become the latest flashpoint between the Telangana government and the centre. Chief Minister Revanth Reddy has alleged that Union Minister G. Kishan Reddy is creating hurdles in securing approvals for the ambitious metro expansion, warning that delays could put the entire program on the back burner. The Telangana government has already submitted proposals for a 123-kilometre Phase 2 network and says it has taken over the existing metro system from L&T to accelerate future expansion. Now, the proposal is expected or estimated to cost the state nearly 38,600 crore rupees and includes 7 new corridors aimed at improving connectivity across Hyderabad, including links to the airport and the old city. The Telangana Chief Minister claims he has made multiple visits to New Delhi to seek approval and funding for the project, this even as he accused the centre of delaying the metro rail expansion. And speaking of Revanth Reddy, the Chief Minister found himself in a bit of an awkward situation by claiming inspiration from none other than Adolf Hitler. And it doesn't just end there. Now, the Chief Minister appeared to conflate Nazi Germany with a fictitious organization from the Marvel film franchise. At an event over the weekend, Chief Minister Reddy referred to Hitler, claiming that the Nazi leader had built a force called Hydra to suppress opposition and centralize power, remarks that quickly drew criticism from political rivals and triggered a social media storm. Now, here's where this gets interesting. The organization that Reddy referred to never existed in the first place. The Chief Minister's reference, in reality, was to a fictitious terrorist organization from Marvel's comics and films. Actual history, however, has the SS and the Gestapo as Nazi Germany's paramilitary and security apparatus. So the BJP has now seized on these comments, accusing the Chief Minister of displaying a poor understanding of history and attempting to score political points through inaccurate references. And Kerala Chief Minister V.D. Satheesan has sought Prime Minister Narendra Modi's intervention to help hundreds of Indian healthcare professionals, most of them nurses from Kerala, affected by the closure of Dubai's Iranian hospital. In a letter to the Prime Minister, Satheesan said that many workers are facing visa-related hurdles, job uncertainty, and the risk of being forced to return from the UAE following the hospital's shutdown. The Kerala government has urged the centre and the Ministry of External Affairs to engage with authorities in the UAE and secure relief for the affected workers and their families, many of whom have lived in the Gulf for years and now face an uncertain future. With that, it's a wrap on the bulletin today. Thanks so much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, with more news and updates from South India. For the moment, it's goodbye from us.